This is Mrs. Ross, and this is lesson 74 practice set. I'll be doing the star problems in a different video, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so lesson 74, we're going to be translating these English statements into a math statement or a math equation, and we're going to be solving. And it's kind of interesting, so hang with me. This says, what fraction of 130 is 80? So what we're going to do is we're going to write a proportion is over of is equal to whatever fraction, okay? And the way that you know where to put what is the word of comes right before 130, so that's going to go in the of portion. And is 80, and that's going to go in the is portion. Now I have my fraction. Okay, so I'm going to have to reduce it. So my zeros will cancel, and the fraction is 8/13. That's your answer. That's your answer. So let's try another color. This says 75 is, so I'm going to circle is, and I always point back to whatever number it is. What decimal part of 300? So let's do is over of. And let's see what we have here. We have 75 in the is. We have 300 in the of. So now I have a fraction. And I know to go from a fraction to a decimal, I need to divide. So I'm going to take my calculator and I'm going to divide 75 divided by 300. And I get 0.25. Okay, let's try another one. I'm going to change colors again. So I have 80 is, so that's is, 0.4 of what number? All right, now this is where it's going to get kind of interesting. 80 is 0.4 of what number? So if we do our is over of, what I have is hold on a minute. I have distraction. All right, I got a little bit distracted, I'm sorry. So is 80. 80. Of what number? That's going to be here. The is actually the equals here, and so that's going to be 0.4. So 80 is 0.4 of what number? So now we have to solve this thing. Oh, that's ugly. This can't be right. Hold on a minute. There's another way to do this. I knew there was something wrong with that. I'm so sorry. Okay, so 80 is, so 80 equals 0.4 times a number. And so now I have to solve for x here, which means I'm dividing by 0.4. That goes away. X is equal to 80 divided by 0.4. I'm going to have to use my calculator. 80 divided by 0.4 is equal to, where to go? 200. So that's the answer. Yeah, that's a little bit different. That's not an is over of really like we've been doing. Let me see if I can find I've lost it. Trying to change colors. Have we done a red? We did a red to begin with. How about orange? Okay. So here, 60 is 5/6 of what number? Of what number? This is going to be an is over of. Mrs. Ross, how do we know? I guess you just get used to it. So 60 goes in the is. This is going to be x, and then the 5/6 is going to go here, and it becomes a proportion. So if you have a fraction here, it becomes a proportion, and you solve for the x. Okay, the of goes on the bottom, the is goes on the top, the is actually goes this way. I don't know why I had that. So let's cross multiply and solve it. So we have 5x is equal to 6 times 60. So 5x is equal to 360. divided by 5. So the 5's cancel, my x comes down, my equals comes down. I'm going to put this in my calculator. 360 divided by 5 is lost. I lost it. I can't, you can see it. I can't see it. Where, oh, there I am. Okay. 72. Sorry. That's a tough one to find. And then the last one on this page, 60 is what fraction of 90? So again, we have our is over of. 60 is in the is, 90 is in the of, and now I have to reduce this fraction. So my zeros go away and I get 6 over 9. I'm going to divide by 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 9 divided by 3 is 3. And this is my fraction answer. So lots of different ways to do these. What decimal part of 80 is 60? So is over of. 60 goes in the top, 80 goes in the bottom. To go from fraction to decimal, we divide. So 60, I'm going to use my calculator, 60 divided by 80, and I get 0.75. Okay, let's see, 40 is 0.8 of what number? Okay, this is exactly like number C, letter C. Okay, so 40 is 0.08 of what number? So when you see something like this, that's what you're going to want to do. Let's divide by 0.08. Get rid of that. We get x is equal to 40 divided by 0.08, and I get 500. There's another way to do that one, and you're welcome to do it that way. So this is 6/5. 6/5. Okay. Of what number is 60? So this is the unknown. So 6/5. And if I have my is over of, is 60. This is x. What I do know is 6 times 10 is 60. So I'm going to times 10 here, and x is equal to 50. That's interesting, 6/5. For which of the above problems were you given a fractional part and asked to find the total or whole? Anything that we were given fraction. So let me go back and look. Let's see. That's kind of the fraction. Okay. Oh, and then these are starred problems. So if you have any questions on these, please let me know. We're going to do the starred problems in a different video.